What's up, guys? I can't so go back to Cyber Community. David record to Alex Myers, Hannah Montana was pretty dumb. Now, I've heard of this. I've heard of Alex Myers. I've never actually watched one of his videos. So this is going to be the first time me ever really check out one of the videos. But I saw this. I saw the title Hannah Montana was dumb. It's like, I got to react to this. Just because if you were like me, if you were a 2000 kid, you grew up watching Hannah Montana, Camp Rock, Hazard Music. Like, those shows were part of my childhood. I absolutely love watching Hannah Montana on Disney Channel. It's still one of my favorite Disney Channel shows, like, to this day. I absolutely love that show. From Miley Cyrus to Hannah Montana to her dad to Jackson to Moose, like just everybody. Rico, I absolutely love the show. It has some of my best memories in it. So I'm really interested to see what he's going to say and see if he's going to ruin my childhood or not. But anyway, guys, so again, make sure you can subscribe and share. If you like, make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section. But reaction, like you hate other things you want to react to from Alex Myers and anybody else, make sure to check out the link below, Christopher Deville, what's his original channel, and make sure my social media is in the description as well. But let's get into this.
As I've mentioned a few times before, I was a Disney Channel kid growing up. Having graduated from high school in 2006, I caught just the beginning of like the sort of new age of Disney Channel. You got things like Phil
Zach
the
and
Future,
Cody,
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and of course, Hannah Montana.
That's why I grew
you
up
could
on.
say I was a pretty well-adjusted high school senior. But anyway, Hannah Montana was one of Disney Channel's most successful and still most well-known series ever. Mainly thanks to Miley Cyrus having no controversies whatsoever. Now, as I've been doing for a while now, especially recently, I figured it was time to go back and see how some of my favorite shows from yesteryear have aged in the year of 2020. Probably not that well, but whatever, let's check it out. But before that, really quick, this video is sponsored by Audible. If you don't know what Audible is by now, Audible is an online service that lets you download audiobooks, audio newspapers, and just like audiobooks or some kind of like audio Sawyer read by Nick Offerman, for example. And once you've signed up, you continue to get one free audiobook with a 30-day free trial. You get to keep forever, even if you cancel the membership. So like you literally 14-year-old singer, songwriting, we meet our main character, Miley Stewart. Now Miley is a 14-year-old singer, songwriting sensation thanks to her alter ego, world-class pop star Hannah Montana. So, you know, I guess you could just think of her as like the Jacob Sartorius of her day.
Ooh, did you hear that? Sold out in Los Angeles.
Oh my God, that brings back memories.
Now, this guy over here is Miley's dad, Robbie Ray, aka Miley Cyrus's real-life dad, Billy Ray, who got famous for the song Achy Breaky Heart back in the day, as well as popularizing line dancing. So, thanks, buddy, for ruining every school dance I ever went to. And finally, we have Miley's older brother, Jackson, who's right in the middle of a very important phone call.
Yeah, that's right, girl. I know Hannah Montana. And I got 2 incredible tickets for tomorrow night. Great, we'll see you then.
Oh, Jackson.
I need 2 incredible seats for tomorrow night.
Sorry, I'm sold out.
Dad?
Hey, think about it this way, Miley. He goes out with the girl, they fall in love, they get married, he moves out.
You've got the tickets.
Huh. Now, another character we meet right after this is Miley's best friend, Lily. And we know they're best friends because the show reminds us of this multiple times.
All the time.
She's your best friend, Miley. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to tell her you're Hannah Montana.
3, 2...
1. Yes, who just landed 2 tickets to the hottest concert in town?
Oh my gosh, there
You
are so
and
many memories.
I being your best friend, are going to see Hannah Montana!
Give me a thumbs up, guys, if this brings back memories, man. Just watch it. I haven't watched Hannah Montana show in a long time, myself personally. So just looking at this and saying, man, it just brings back some good memories when I was younger. Times were simpler back then.
And here we have the main problem of the episode, which is that Lily doesn't know that Miley is Hannah Montana, and she just so happened to get 2 tickets to the concert so they can go together. And golly gee, what's Miley gonna do? Anyway, so flashing forward to the next day, I assume, Miley's trying to let Lily down easy about the whole concert thing, but of course Lily's no dum-dum, alright? She knows something's going on.
Okay, if you don't want to tell me, I guess there's nothing I can do except go through life wondering what I did to deserve being hurt so badly by my friend.
Stop, I just can't go, okay?
Hey, Miley. How's it going?
Me too.
Pretty good. Just getting some ketchup for my veggie burger. I see you like mayonnaise. Never tried that on a veggie burger. Ketchup thing going.
You know, I had almost the same exact thing happen to me back in high school when I got up to sharpen a pencil, and then Kelsey also got up and stood behind me, so the whole time I was just like, hey, you ever wonder in Pokemon, like, what does everybody eat, right? Because all the plants and animals are supposed to be like everyone's best friends or whatever. Digimon Season 2 is actually like really underrated. Anyway,
my
here you go.
God.
You can use it now. Anyway, so Miley and Lily sit down and have some lunch and talk about Hannah
hope his
Montana.
ham's
And here we
okay.
meet another main character of the show, the obligatory guy friend in every Disney Channel friend trio, for whatever reason.
Yep. Me too, me
Oliver
so.
Oaken, and may I say you two are smoking.
And eat your dreams.
I'm counting on that. Hey, Slick. Hey, Oh yeah, she wants me.
Oliver, you're not gonna believe this.
What he's doing with his character faces is absolutely hilarious, man. Like, oh my god. Ah, man, young Mitchell Russo, man, Oliver, smoking up. Oh my god, man. God, I bring my memories. It's still just as funny as it was back then. So it's
Hannah Montana
today
is
as
a
it was back then.
goddess. I worship at her feet. Fact FYI, someday I'm gonna be Mr. Hannah Montana. Protect her from any obsessed fans. Every night I'll shampoo and condition that beautiful blonde hair.
You know, if this show took place today, you know this guy would have like the most amazing Twitter account. Anyway, so Lily ends up going to the concert with Oliver because Miley just can't bring herself to tell them the truth. So that night is the aforementioned Hannah Montana concert, and everything goes pretty well until after it's all said and done, and Miley's cleaning up and getting ready to go home or whatever. And right then, Lily, of all people, decides to break into Hannah Montana's dressing room and, you know, just do the whole crazy fan thing.
Yeah, this was so just coincidental.
Hannah Montana's scarf!
Like, this would never happen in real life. It was just way too much of a coincidence for her to go to the concert that exact same night and then break into her dressing room. Like, it was just too much of a coincidence whether it ever happened in real life like that. But that's what made the show great. It was moments like this and just the quirky, funny aspects of all the characters. Like for me, it was one that just made the show enjoyable. Yes, it was stupid. Yes, it didn't make sense. A lot of the shows didn't make sense back then. But that's what made them enjoyable, is the fact they didn't make sense. I think that's one of the things, you know, when you talk about your favorite childhood shows, you watch cartoons, whatever, like, it's the fact that they don't make sense because they give you that ability to escape from reality that you live in right now, and the whole fact that they don't make sense and that, you know, these wouldn't happen in real life and this just isn't a situation that would pop up is what makes it so fun. It's one of the reasons why I personally enjoy Hannah Montana, Raven, you know, Kim Possible, all those different shows, because they gave me a way to escape from my reality where those situations would never happen.
Now, under normal circumstances, this would be weird enough, right? But of course, Miley can't let her know who she really is, so get ready for some good old Disney Channel shenanigans, you know what I'm saying?
I just wish Miley were here.
Yeah, fine, the face.
Oh, she's my best friend.
Well then, why don't you go get her?
Oh, great idea. I'll call her.
Some of us don't really work in here. It has to do with the walls and the cement.
I don't know why she just take the cell phone from her.
I'm talking to you. That would be rude. Okay, she's not home.
Well, that was weird.
You know, I gotta say, Emily Osment's acting in this show was always like so much better than everyone else's. Anyway, so as you expect, there's a lot of back and forth, and Miley keeps trying to get Lily out of the room, but of course she's all like, Hannah Montana, wah! And just when it looks like everything's gonna end up okay, guess what happens?
Oh my gosh! The actual scarf you wore on the actual stage! I can't believe it! This is so...
Hey, I have a lucky bracelet just like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I my best friend yesterday. Of course, mine says Lily.
This would never happen on real life. This would never happen in real life.
Wrong button. That's right. Now Lily knows the truth about Miley, and of course the whole school's gonna find out because Lily's gonna make a Miley Stewart / Hannah Montana exposed video where she spills all the tea, whatever the heck that means, and then Miley's gonna fire back with her own video called Breaking My Silence, where she's gonna show all the DMs that Lily photoshopped to make herself look better, okay, you know what I mean? So yeah, long story short, I've probably been on YouTube a little too long, but of course this is Disney Channel after all, so like friends are supposed to do, they talk it out and share their feelings and all that kind of pointless garbage.
Maybe once you knew, you wouldn't want to be my friend anymore.
Again, that's what made it so great. It was the friendship and the heartwarming. And yes, it's cheesy. And as I'm older now, looking back on it then, it's like, yeah, that was really stupid and cheesy. But that's what made it great. You know, they went through trials and relationships like everybody else, but they made up and they became best of friends. And it was the power of friendship that always came through in the end. Like, I love that. I love it. I still kind of love it to this day, you know, because, like, look at this show now back then and what's going on with the world. Like I said, back then, like, it was just such a separate time for all this pandemic nonsense going on, and you just able just to watch the shows like this and get an escape. To me, these shows never been as good as it was back then. The shows they have now, I just don't care about. I'll be real with you. I just don't care about whatsoever.
You like Hannah Montana more than you like me. That could never happen, Miley. Don't you know that? Yeah, I do. Okay, no more secrets. And to prove it, I'm going to show you something I've never shown to any other friend.
Okay, wait a second. Is this about your birthmark that kind of looks like Harry Styles if he got hit by a car? Because I've already seen that like way too many times for my own good. Now, just to summarize the end of the episode here, Lily gets a little too excited about Miley being Hannah and wants to tell the whole
And wants to
school
tell
so she can be
everybody.
popular.
Once people know I'm Hannah, they won't treat me the same.
That's the point. I'm talking mega popularity here for both of us. Think about Johnny Collins. He'd be yours if he knew.
No.
How can you be so selfish? Whoa, if you were really my best friend, you'd want this for me.
See,
And so
stuff
Miley
like
gets upset
that.
at Lily because she's just using her, which is what she was afraid of in the first place. Then
Yep.
they have a big fight, and Miley's all like, harumph, harumph. But the next
They
day,
make it
Lily
up.
comes back to apologize.
And when I was sitting in my room all upset, you're the one I wanted to talk to, not Hannah Montana. Well, I guess I've said everything. Here I go. Headed for the door. After making the best apology I could possibly think of.
Oh my God, Lisa Hall's acting was amazing in this show. It really was, because it's stuff like this that just made it so fun to watch.
Halfway there.
1 minute, guys. Sorry about that, guys. But it was her and stuff that just made the show so entertaining. Just moments like these, so, the fights, the breakups, the makeup, to all the quirkiness that was happening in between that made shows like this great to me. And that's why I said I feel like these shows lost that magic a little bit. The shows just to me aren't as great as they used to be. They don't have that same feeling to them.
Yeah.
After covering as many of these mid-2000s sitcoms as I have, I gotta say, this one's actually legitimately funny sometimes. I say
It
sometimes
really is.
because you kind of have to overlook a few things that are very mid-2000s.
Hey, Fermin, why don't we step out on the patio and give these girls some privacy?
Okay, but I'm gonna need some sunscreen. My skin's like a baby's bottom.
A little too much information, cowboy.
Oh, look at me, giddy up, partner. Yippee-ki-yay!
Or like the fact that peak Disney Channel humor back then was just, boy wears girl clothes. But aside from all that, it's actually pretty
But
okay.
Jackson
And then
made
in
it
the end,
funny.
they hug it out, everybody sings Kumbaya, wham bam, blah blah bow. Best friends. So the show went on for 98 episodes until 2011. And like I said, it's still to this day one of Disney Channel's biggest, most popular
I
shows of all
absolutely love
time.
it.
I'm also pretty sure it was one of the first Disney shows to turn its main actress into like a singing, modeling, acting, money printing robot, which to the surprise of no one is pretty much how they still run things over there.
Yep.
I touched on this a bit in the video, but going back and watching Hannah Montana now, almost like 15 years later, whatever, I was a bit surprised how much I enjoyed it. Like, I thought
See?
it was genuinely funny at times.
It's
I mean,
that
it
same
was really
feeling.
cheesy most of the time.
Yep.
Which, I mean, it's a Disney Channel show. It's also the pilot episode. Like, yeah, what do you expect? But again, I found myself laughing way more than I thought I would. Although, like I said, there's definitely relics of a bygone era, shall we say.
Yeah, and I agree on that. It is racing back on air, but again, like it's so nauseous, just like so God, what's what I'm looking for? Just so, I guess, like nauseating, just to go back and just watch those old shows again. Remember them moments from my childhood growing up and just laughing, man. Like, yeah, like I said, it's cheesy now. Now that I'm older, now I understand things in the world better. It is cheesy. Some stuff they're doing there was stupid, but it was just enjoyable, man. And sometimes I wish I could go back to that when I was just a kid watching Hannah Montana, watching Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Phil the Future, Lizzie McGuire, like all those shows, because they just brought back such fond memories. And like I said, yeah, there were a lot of stupid and quirky moments in it, and yeah, a lot of the jokes were really outdated and wouldn't work, in this time, because things have changed much, but it was just so fun, and it really made me laugh. Like, I would laugh at Jackson all the time. Like, Jackson had me crack up all the time. I love the relationship he had with Rico. I love, Miley Cyrus and Lenny. I love their relationship. I love Mitchell and Musso. I love the fact that him and Lenny, getting together. It's just moments like those that just really make me miss and long for those times, because it was just pure just stupidness. But it was stupidness with a heart, and it meant a lot. And every time I watch, I would just get excited. And every time they would go through like a fight, or like when she went to the whole dating scene with what's his name, the zombie slayer guy, you really cared for the character, so you were really upset when something happened to them, and you were really mad, and you want them to get back together, you want them to fix things. Like, it's stuff like that that made these shows, I think, so great and so relatable to people back then. And that's the thing that I said, they did the same thing to Formula with iCarly. Like, Carly, that's one of the things that made it great. Victorious, at least for like the first couple seasons. Sam and Cat, they kind of recreate that magic with those shows. A bit more mature and a bit more up to date, but still they kind of recreate that magic they had with Hannah Montana and That's So Raven, which is why I miss those type of shows. Like I said, Nickelodeon just like it just isn't the same for me. Like Nickelodeon, DJ, Cartoon Network, it's the same shows for me that when I was growing up. And yeah, like it's a new generation now. I understand that, but it's like some of the shows I can't take it. And it's like you thought our shows were cheesy, just like some of them. So now I'm just like, they're just shredding cheese on there. But anyway, that's just it out.
Where you're just kind of watching it nowadays, 2020, you're just like, boy, that was an interesting choice, wasn't it? By and large, I do think it actually kind of holds up better than some of the other shows I've done. Like, I did Zack and Cody recently, and Zack and Cody definitely has some good points as well, but just like, I don't know, I guess Zack and Cody was like just such a simple show that it's kind of like you go back to it and there's like nothing that grabs you about it. But yeah, this is one of those shows I used to really watch as long as I could until I moved to Japan when I was 18. But yeah, as an 18-year-old man, there's nothing more interesting to me than TV made for 7th grade girls. So, and here I am still watching the same show. So what does that say about me? Very well-adjusted 32-year-old man. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it.
He's 32. Wow, he's older than me.
If you did or if you didn't, please subscribe. Ring that bell so you don't miss any videos from me. Follow me on Twitter. Let me know what was your favorite part of the video, or just say hi or whatever. I don't know. There's no rules anymore. And above all, let's everybody have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.
Alright guys, that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoy. And I have not, this is the first time I watched, so I want to go watch the Zack and Cody one just because I want to see his opinions on it. But I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys had a great time watching this. And again, like, I just love this. I absolutely still love Hannah Montana. A lot of these old shows like that, Liz McGuire, Phil of the Future. I still love a lot of these old shows. High School Musical, Camp Rock, all that stuff. Just because, like, Zack and Cody was a very simple show. It was about two kids living in a hotel and all shenanigans they would get up to, but it was the heart and the humor and the care for all the stuff that made me fall in love. And even if it was simple, like they say sometimes the simple things and sometimes the best things. Because you don't need to think, you don't need to think. Sometimes, we're just going to war right now and all this stuff going on, and you got all these problems. Sometimes it's just nice to sit down and just watch the show. It doesn't make you think. You could just laugh and enjoy and have fun. That's what I feel a lot of those shows did. Like, they weren't overly complicated. Yes, sometimes they may delve a little bit into, like, some serious topics and this and that, or, like relationships and stuff like that. But, like, it was always fun, and even when it did get to bad times, it always going to get better. So, anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on what we guys think of this video. Give me a reaction. Do you agree with me? How do you feel about the shows? Do you still go back and watch them? I won't go back and watch them. Nah, I really do. But let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share, guys. Make sure to leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. I said that before, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure to check the link in the description of the video, as well as a link towards our channel. Go check them. Please go check out the video if you already haven't. And make sure to follow my social media in the description as well. But this is Frank, so I'm out. Peace.